Sacred Ancient Botanical Blends Rituals. The history of ancient botanical blends stretches back thousands of years, woven deeply into the spiritual and practical lives of early civilizations across the globe. From the aromatic resins used by Egyptian priests to the herbal mixtures revered by indigenous tribes, these blends were far more than simple remedies. They were sacred tools imbued with symbolic meaning and ritualistic purpose. In every corner of the world, cultures developed their own intricate systems of plant-based concoctions, each reflecting local knowledge, environmental conditions, and spiritual beliefs. These rituals often served as bridges between the physical and metaphysical realms, offering guidance, protection, healing, and even communication with divine forces through carefully curated combinations of herbs, roots, flowers, and resins. The origins of sacred botanical practices. Ancient botanical practices emerged from humanity's earliest interactions with nature. Early humans observed how certain plants could soothe pain, induce sleep, or repel insects, leading to the first rudimentary use of botanicals for health and well-being. Over time, these observations evolved into structured traditions passed down through generations. As societies formed around agriculture and settled communities, the role of plants expanded beyond mere survival needs. They became integral parts of religious ceremonies, medicinal treatments, and social customs, marking significant milestones in human cultural development. The transition from nomadic lifestyles to permanent settlements allowed people to cultivate and study specific plants extensively. This period saw the rise of specialized roles such as shamans, healers, and herbalists who mastered the art of blending different elements to achieve desired effects, both physical and spiritual. Cultivation. The domestication of key medicinal plants enabled consistent access to ingredients crucial for various rituals and healing processes. Knowledge transfer. Oral histories played an essential role in preserving the wisdom behind complex formulas, ensuring they remained relevant across centuries. Egyptian resin offerings and their spiritual significance. In ancient Egypt, resins held immense importance not only in daily life but also within elaborate funerary rites and temple worship. Frankincense and myrrh, two primary resins, were frequently burned during ceremonies to purify spaces and invite divine presence. These resins symbolized offerings made to deities, believed to carry prayers upward toward the heavens. Priests meticulously prepared incense blends using precise measurements and techniques handed down through priestly lineages over millennia. The process involved grinding raw materials into fine powders before mixing them according to secret recipes known exclusively among temple clergy. This ensured consistency and quality while maintaining an air of mystique surrounding their usage. Resin offerings extended beyond temples. They featured prominently in household shrines where families would burn fragrant mixtures to honor ancestors and seek blessings for prosperity and protection against malevolent spirits. Artifacts discovered in tombs confirm that Egyptians used these sacred substances long after death had occurred, a testament to their enduring belief in the power of botanical blends to transcend mortal existence. Indigenous American herbal traditions. Native American tribes have preserved rich hereditary knowledge regarding the therapeutic properties of native flora for countless generations. Many traditional medicines continue to be utilized today, demonstrating remarkable efficacy when applied appropriately under expert supervision. Each tribe maintained its distinct repertoire of plant-based preparations tailored specifically towards treating ailments common within their respective regions. These remedies ranged from poultices applied externally to teas consumed internally, always respecting natural cycles governing growth patterns. Prior to European contact, indigenous peoples relied heavily upon extensive ecological understanding honed through intimate relationships with land and wildlife. Knowledge was transmitted orally alongside hands-on training provided by experienced elders familiar with seasonal variations affecting potency levels of different herbs. Despite facing numerous challenges including displacement and suppression attempts aimed at erasing cultural identities, many indigenous groups have successfully revived aspects of their ancestral botanical lore. Contemporary practitioners now work closely with scientists to validate historical claims concerning effectiveness rates previously documented solely via anecdotal evidence. Traditional ceremonies involving smoke purification with sage or smudging rituals exemplify ongoing relevance of old-world botanical methods adapted seamlessly into modern wellness movements advocating holistic approaches combining science-backed principles with age-old intuition. Mesopotamian herbalism and its influence on later civilizations. Mesopotamia, often hailed as cradle of civilization itself, boasts one of oldest recorded instances detailing systematic approach toward classifying medicinal compounds derived entirely from organic sources available locally. Clay tablets unearthed near modern-day Iraq contain cuneiform inscriptions describing dozens of plant species along with instructions specifying dosage amounts required for particular afflictions ranging from fevers caused by infections up until chronic diseases requiring prolonged treatment periods. This level sophistication indicates sophisticated understanding existed prior even arrival. Sumerians established cities built upon irrigation networks enabling sustained agricultural output necessary supporting burgeoning populations, reliant increasingly upon pharmacopoeias crafted from readily accessible vegetation. Notably, some formulations found referenced later adopted Greek physician Hippocrates, whose writings emphasized balance between four bodily humors theory central tenets. Western medicine till Advent scientific revolution reshaped medical paradigms permanently, altering course future healthcare advancements worldwide. Greek contributions to botanical science through mythology and medicine. Hippocratic corpus includes texts discussing potential benefits associated various herbs alongside warnings cautioning misuse might lead adverse consequences depending individual physiology reacting differently. Same substance administered others. Mythological narratives surrounding figures such as Asclepius' deity patronage. Physicians highlighted significance attributing miraculous recoveries attributed divine intervention rather purely empirical observation alone sufficient explaining inexplicable phenomena occurring during convalescence phases following illness episodes. Detailed accounts documenting procedures followed when preparing tinctures or decoctions suggest considerable attention paid ensuring purity standards met consistently regardless location. Preparation carried out whether urban centers rural villages alike. Furthermore, Greeks pioneered concept categorizing drugs-based chemical composition rather relying vague descriptors merely describing appearance texture without addressing underlying mechanisms responsible producing intended physiological responses achieved upon consumption. Roman adaptations of earlier Mediterranean botanical wisdom. Romans absorbed much earlier Mediterranean botanical knowledge through conquests expanding territorial reach vastly surpassing boundaries once considered limits. Geographic exploration capabilities possessed previous empires ruling same region historically. They compiled extensive collections containing information gathered across diverse territories conquered military campaigns allowing synthesis cross-cultural exchanges facilitated movement goods people ideas freely across vast empire spanning 3 continents simultaneously. Medical texts written by Galen synthesized findings obtained both Greek predecessors Roman contemporaries creating unified framework guiding practice throughout subsequent millennium influencing developments. Medieval Europe shaping foundations. Contemporary pharmacology still practiced globally today. Additionally, Romans implemented standardized units measurement system employed universally wherever prescriptions issued prescribing quantities determined precisely according formally devised authoritative sources deemed reliable trustworthy enough warrant. Widespread adoption official policy promoting public health initiatives aimed improving overall well-being citizens residing within borders governed imperial administration. Buddhist monastic gardens and their role in healing traditions. Buddhist monasteries cultivated lush gardens filled with medicinal herbs grown systematically arranged plots designed to facilitate easy harvesting maintenance tasks performed regularly by monks. Dedicated upkeep ensuring continual supply fresh produce essential crafting effective treatments prescribed patients seeking relief suffering afflictions impacting mental emotional states equally physical condition bodies subjected stressors. Arising daily activities demanding constant vigilance discipline required sustaining ascetic lifestyle imposed strict code conduct adhered strictly obeyed without exception whatsoever. Herbal compounding techniques refined considerably due emphasis placed precision accuracy measuring ingredients combined together forming potent elixirs capable alleviating symptoms caused disorders categorized broadly under umbrella term mental disturbances. encompassing wide array psychological issues ranging anxiety, depression, insomnia, hallucinations, etc., which traditionally addressed primarily through meditation, mindfulness exercises, supplemented occasionally additional interventions involving ingestible substances, derived naturally sourced components processed meticulously accordance stringent protocols, enforced rigorously within confines, monastic institutions operating independently outside influence, secular authorities possessing competing interests, potentially conflicting objectives pursued simultaneously, attempting regulate population control, resource allocation, distribution services rendered, communal structures, existing parallel state apparatus providing alternative solutions perceived insufficient, meeting demands, growing populace, increasing complexity, societal organization necessitating multifaceted strategies, managing ever-evolving landscape, interpersonal relations, economic transactions, political machinations occurring concurrently amidst backdrop rapidly changing environments, imposing new constraints, adapting continually evolving circumstances, presented challenges requiring innovative approaches, problem-solving methodologies, grounded solid foundation. Theoretical frameworks supported empirical data collected systematically over prolonged durations, facilitating accurate predictions, outcomes expected, implementing proposed measures, modifying accordingly whenever discrepancies identified between anticipated results, actual experiences, encountered, field application settings. Monks trained extensively, mastering skills related identification, selection, processing, storage, preservation, utilization, myriad botanical specimens, accumulated repositories maintained, diligently replenished, periodically ensuring availability, resources needed, executing prescribed regimens efficiently, effectively achieving optimal therapeutic effect, enhancing chances successful recovery, individuals afflicted illnesses considered incurable, conventional means available, mainstream society neglecting holistic perspectives, emphasizing interconnectedness, mind, body, spirit regarded fundamental pillars, true wellness, cultivating inner peace, harmony, external surroundings, fostering resilience, adaptability, navigating adversities faced, inevitable journey, life characterized transient nature, existence demanding continuous effort, sustain equilibrium amidst perpetual flux, transformation occurring ceaselessly, perpetually through meticulous documentation, procedures, records kept updated, continuously monitored, evaluated, periodically revised whenever novel discoveries made, advancing understanding, further refining techniques employed, enhancing reliability, consistency, results obtained employing these ancient yet timeless methods, transmitting invaluable legacy, future generations inherit, benefiting immeasurable ways, contributing significantly, global repository, collective human experience, enriching tapestry, cultural heritage shared, universally transcending geographical limitations, language barriers, fostering mutual respect, appreciation, diversity, manifesting beauty, unity amidst differences, celebrated, embraced wholeheartedly, rather viewed obstacles, overcome collectively, striving higher ideals, pursuing enlightenment, liberation, ultimate goal undertaken earnestly, devotedly, unceasingly. Conclusion: the legacy of ancient botanical blends continues to resonate profoundly within contemporary practices, bridging the gap between antiquity and modernity. These sacred formulations, steeped in tradition and spirituality, offer insights into our shared human experience and underscore the enduring value of nature's gifts. By embracing the wisdom of our ancestors, we can integrate these time-honored practices into our present lives, honoring their contributions while discovering new applications that align with current scientific understandings. This fusion fosters a deeper connection with ourselves, our communities, and the earth.